want to tell that we have prepared very well for this match. There are things in football you can plan, and there are things in football you can't plan. Defensively, we really wanted to take care about the way and place where we are losing the ball. We wanted to take care about how we react when we lose the ball, how we set ourselves in defensive mode. We have also looked at the fact to not allow in open play to endanger us, and to not to defend well in set pieces. However, there are things that you can plan all this, but there is thing that you cannot plan. You need to give credit to China for this goal. However, I think it was similar goal, same like against Swiss in the cup. He scored that goal. Before that, we entered in the game like house on fire, dominating, looking to penetrate, reinforce defense, creating chance when Mako, especially that chance when he was giving that cut back to Shonga, we didn't score that. And from literally only one shoot on goal, we did not get maximum what we wanted. After conceding goal, we are still not losing the head. We were looking to have a fast build-up, but it was not easy. Let us give credit to the opponent that they have gone with two strategies. One is limiting time, space, providing aggressive numbers, limiting us in chances and covering the spaces, so-called triple-decker packing bus. And you are having second, whenever we have been in momentum, they knew when to delay the time with being on the ground and other related issues. So we have not lost the head also on half-time. We resettled the team, tactical change, not because of performance. We pulled Ben Motsvari, that is coming after a long time out, putting Lorch in, having three defenders, then setting only one holding midfielder, Figo, and putting two wing backs, three number 10s, and Shonga to lead the line. It did not give us immediately effect despite dominating and whatever. It was one-way traffic throughout. I don't remember the distance. I don't know what is the possession relation, but I think we had that. However, we tried everything by putting Gabuza inside, putting Kuda inside, and going all out in attack, putting defending with only two defenders on the end, with Figo in front of them, throwing everything. We got repaid with that goal that we have scored, trying our the best to get winning goal. It was not meant to be, and now I need to give credit to the players. You know, one of those days when you see in eyes, in faces, in body language, that players are giving you everything on the field, but still is not enough to get us what we wanted. It is a critical factor to look at that we were supposed to be much better in entering in the space in front of their defense behind their midfield, much faster combination play on the flanks, not trying forceful shoots and opponent blocking with numbers, trying with more crosses the way it was crossed when we scored the equalize. And this is the only area where we are not satisfied, meaning amount and number of attempts have supposed to be more, because in law of averages, if we had more crosses, more goals could come. The same like that last chance of Gabuza when he got that header missing. Looking at everything, absolute credit to the players, but to not forget, it is an amazing feeling that everyone gives everything, our supporters recognizing being our player number 12, especially in those times when we were looking for equalizer and after. And they have really shown what team means to them. We are not happy with the result. We wanted to win. However, with commitment, dedication, everyone giving everything on the field is something what we need to get credit to the players and appreciation to supporters for supporting us. It's not mine to speak about referees. It is and part of the game everywhere. Even FIFA has that FIFA board that is looking for the rules of the game when they want as much as possible game to be played and to not be delayed for so-called tactical reasons, factors of killing the momentum for opponent teams. I will not go in that direction. I would rather be self-critical towards ourselves that we are supposed to be enough mentally strong to, and we have been prepared for that, and we know how it was when we have been even with 10 players in the finals and in several other situations, especially when we shall get very soon even teams in Champions League and in other situations where people will try to defend with defending. When that does not succeed, with a bit wasting time and delaying. But this is part of the game, and we have no right to be excuse makers and now look that is the reason why we didn't win. It was enough time, there were enough options. However, self-critically looking at, we stretch ourselves overall sport and human limits. We tried our best. It was not meant to be. There are critical things that we need to correct and to look forward, that no matter triple-decker, double-decker, or whatever bus parked, we need to find. And this is a formula that all the teams that are attacking-orientated teams, same like our team, need to find formula. Not to look at excuses, but look at solutions that are making problem solving when opponent defend with limited time, provided numbers and close space, how we react and what we do and how we effectively use that limited time, limited space, so that we provide the numbers that could outmatch opponent numbers. So this is direction that we want to work, and we are expecting with the players we are having that we shall improve much more in matches ahead of us.
As you know, here at the team, there's good players, so I have to fight for the first 11. So yeah, for the man of the match, it means a lot to me because it's been a long not me playing. So I like to thank God and thank two coaches to give me a chance and have faith in me. So yeah, I have to fight and get into starting lineup regularly.
I want to tell you respect to both teams that are doing well. Even others are looking to catch, Cape Town City and others behind. Even Kaizer Chiefs, never forget that. Sleeping giant will try to wake up. So in competitive league where we have reached some standards regarding those matches that in open play we have not lost, but in the same moment we have no right. It is an injection of motivation for us, but in the same moment need to remind us that it's still not enough. However, we do not feel any pressure. We just want every match as it comes properly to measure, to test, to stretch ourselves, to see how far we have reached and how good we are, because as I told, moment when you put this in head of players, then they could not express themselves in the best possible way. And we shall look in front of us as much as possible to take pressure away from players so that they are really testing, measuring and enjoying their football, while ourselves, we shall take all the pressure on ourselves. Race is still firmly on. It's far to speak because there are still 12 games to be played. we are still in 2019 fighting to enter in proper competitive form. And when you have that in mind, believing in work we are doing, believing in players, believing in support we are getting from supporters, we want really to stretch ourselves and to look forward that whatever you are talking about, that it goes match by match, 12 cup finals, every match is not enough to play a draw like today. We need to have as many as possible wins, and we shall see where we are and what we shall, where we shall finish on the end. There are 3 steps. First step is in training. Second is in friendly matches where we are testing, experimenting, trying. And then there are competitive matches like this one today where we are using the players, looking at the fact that matches that are coming in front of us are coming one after another. Our intention is exactly to widen the pool of players that are in sense of competitiveness, mileage in the legs, match fitness, and readiness to serve, so that no matter of the name of player who is playing, the team is still keeping as much as possible quality performances that are getting us adequate and good results. So I would just say that looking at the players we are having, we are really looking to squeeze the last cell of the best from the point of talent and quality from them. There is a strong competitiveness, 3 players per 1 position in the team. There is I want to call it a pecking order where everyone is fighting and one and giving to another not easy and relaxing time, thinking that place is guaranteed. Place is earned, place is deserved, place is not given. And Paseka, with today's performance, has knocked on the door of competitive team and widened the pool and giving us so-called sweet problems in choosing who will give us the best possible service in matches ahead of us. I just want to thank him for the wonderful performance. It could be even better, he knows that, and I would just say he has entered in the pool of the players that are in serious competition for the matches in front of us to give us competitive aspect.
Yeah, sorry. As coach said, I think it's difficult for me because we have good players here, and but it's not that thing, and we train the same. So if someone is out and someone is coming in, you have to play your part and help the team. It's not for me, it's for the team and the bench.
Look, once more I will tell, it's part of the game, and you're having 2 ways to defend with reinforced defense and to defend with delaying the time, looking to kill our momentum, because when we are in wave of attacks, that moment we are looking and we are in an, I want to call it momentum of attacking phase, and when someone goes on the ground, that exactly plays role that momentum is blocked, killed, or call it the way you want. So it's quite frustrating. However, it's part of the game, and once more, we do not blame. We don't want to look at the blame and excuse. We want to put the mirror in front of ourselves to look what we were supposed to do to be much more mentally stronger. I think physically we are okay, absolutely. Why we have not been technically enough effective and tactically enough, I want to call it effective towards the goal. Because if we have scored, then also those antics of going down on the ground will stop, and it would not it would not have any moment. But you know, having result up from that free kick, opponent had two resolutions. One, to defend and to try counters. Second one, to go to kill the momentum of our attacking mode. And it worked for them. It is unfortunate, but we need to be ready for everything, and we have no right to look at that as an excuse. You know how, as I told, so many things in football you can plan, but you cannot plan that you will totally against run of play concede a goal. However, you need to respond to that. I believe that from all aspects, players on the field, us with looking for the adequate changes and going into the more tactical risk on the end, playing with only two defenders, throwing everything there on the field of play. I want to say that we really tried everything. Like in any match, it was not meant to be, and we need to find formula instead of now looking the best. It was not enough to give us win, and this is a self-critical aspect that we shall do the introspection inside and to find solutions. And solutions are very simple: to dominate more, to play faster, to reach the areas from where we can endanger goal much more than we have, and then it comes stamping aspect to be much better with the conversion ratio and whatever we are creating, and then everything will be okay and much better than it was in today's match.